sharing with you guys the best recipes that I found to make slime without any glue. So excited to announce to you guys that I will be hosting another giveaway. This time there is going to be 101 different giveaway winners. You could be a lucky winner that will get to pick between either a MacBook or an iPhone X. So check out the description box to hear about all the other awesome prizes I will be giving away to you guys. All you're going to need to do to enter the giveaway is subscribe to my channel, JSH DIY, subscribe to my family's channel, JSH Family, and subscribe to my second channel called Julius. I will have the links to all those channels in the description, so make sure to subscribe to those if you want to enter the giveaway. In my videos on all of those 3 channels, I will be randomly announcing giveaway winners, so make sure to be watching the videos till the very end to see if you win. Today's notification squad shoutouts go to Nairali Sharma, Pacey Dot, Anya Unicorn Queen, and Rachel Lewis. If you'd like to get featured in my video and get to be up on the screen, all you have to do is turn on the notification bell and comment down below notification squad once you've done that. So the slime recipe I'm going to be testing out today is something I have never done before because I've never made a slime out of lip gloss, and so today we're going to be doing just that. There has been a trend on YouTube right now to make slime out of lip gloss and hairspray, so we're going to be testing it out to see if it actually works. In the video that made this recipe viral this week, they did state that not all lip glosses work. All they did in the video was just put some lip gloss in a container and then spray some of the hairspray on top of it, and then they mixed it up, and the hairspray basically dried. When it dried, it basically turned the lip gloss into slime. But as you guys are probably noticing right now by watching this video, this was not the case for this lip gloss. So I asked my mom if she had any old lip glosses that I could use to make this slime, and she conveniently had this old expired lip gloss she was gonna have to throw out anyways, so she gave it to me. Thank you, Mom, for letting me have this. And I simply just followed the same recipe that I did before, except for this time things were a bit different, and I will let you guys see what happens. I sprayed the hairspray onto the lip gloss, mixed it up, but this time, as you guys can see, it actually worked. Honest, I kind of expected this recipe to work when I first started. Super impressed. Only tip to you if you do want to make this slime is just to spray a layer of hairspray on, let it dry, and then just continue doing this step, and you should end up with a slime. I would not recommend wasting all of your ingredients on this recipe because, as you and I found out, not all of the lip glosses work for this. I'm making a super small slime first to make sure it works, and then you can make a bigger batch after. Okay guys, I'm actually outside of my house right now. I realize you guys are probably very confused, but what I'm going to be doing is testing out a leaf slime recipe. So you need a bunch of different types of leaves. So I'm just chopping up a bunch of leaves that I have outside of my house. I have this super cute little heart plant outside of our house, and I'm just going to get some of these leaves because it actually looks super similar to the leaves that they were using for one of the types of leaves that they used in the leaf slime recipe. I've said leaves a million times, but I'm just going to chop some of these off and we will use them in the slime. Okay guys, I think we kind of have a nice variety of different types of leaves, if I may say so myself. I never would have expected this is what I would be filming, but you know what? A first for everything. Okay guys, I am back in my little slime studio, and we are going to now chop up the leaves. Probably one of the weirdest slime recipes I've ever made. Once you've chopped up your leaves, you're just supposed to add in some water, so I'm just using some bottled water just so you guys know it's actually water and I'm not cheating you guys. And then I just microwaved it for 1 minute like it said in the recipe, and then I strained out the leaves so that we were just left with the leaf water. I'm going to add some food coloring so that it is green like leaves. The strained out water ended up being just clear, so it was a little too boring. Now we are going to be adding in a bunch of aloe. Aloe is pretty much the only thing that actually turns this into slime, so I just really went in with a lot of the aloe. To activate it, you are going to be needing some salt. This is pretty much an activator that everybody has. It is pretty convenient that this is the activator that they used in the recipe. I'm going to be taking this downstairs to put in our refrigerator so that we can let it all thicken up. Okay guys, here is the leaf slime. It is pretty sticky, but I'm going to take it out of the bowl and we will see what happened. Actually leave it up to you guys to tell me if you guys think this was a fail or a success. I feel like it was kind of in between because it was too sticky to be a slime, but at the same time it was holdable, so I guess you could call it a slime. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a great time with you guys, so let's get right into it. It's definitely my favorite crazy recipe ever. Everything you're going to be needing is to take some of your like if you haven't already, and subscribe as much as you can. The more surface the soap covers, the better, because you won't have to wait as long if it can dry out quicker. To activate this, you are going to use some salt. Make sure not to add in too much salt, because the first time I made this, I actually had to dump it out because I added in way too much. But if you add in the salt gradually, you should end up with a good final product. Once you've activated your slime, just let it sit overnight so that you can let it thicken up. I'm going to stop talking now, so enjoy the ASMR. This next recipe I'm going to be testing out is something very unique, so let's get straight into it. I always love reading all of your comments, and so this morning when I was reading your comments, I saw a comment from the user PandaBear123, and they commented that you can make fake snow to add into your slimes to make cloud slime. All the comment said to do was to take Up and Up brand cotton rounds and soak them in 1/4 cup of hot water. And so that was exactly what I did, but even after I let the hot water soak on the cotton pads, nothing was really happening. So what I decided to do was pop in the microwave for 30 seconds, thinking it would like heat it up and do something, but really after that even nothing happened. So let me know in the comments below what I did wrong or if this recipe is a fail. Next recipe I'm going to be showing you guys how to make is Starbucks shampoo slime. The shampoo that I will be using to make this slime is the Garnier shampoo. I'm just going to be emptying out the entire bottle between my 4 bowls. I'll explain to you guys in a minute why I have the 4 bowls and it will all make sense. The next ingredient is actually optional, but it will make your slime stretchier, and that ingredient is aloe. I'll just mix the shampoo and the aloe together until it is all well combined. The reason I actually have 4 bowls is because I'm going to be making 4 different types of Starbucks drinks. The first one I'm going to be making is chocolate frappuccino. So for this, you're going to be needing some brown paint. You guys, this looks just like chocolate, but I feel like it might not taste as good. The next slime we're going to be making is iced coffee slime. So for this, grab a sand-colored paint. Also added in a little bit of brown paint into this, but it kind of actually ruined the color, so I would not recommend doing that. Next drink we're going to be making is the dragon drink. I actually think this drink is super good, so let's make it. Try to replicate the color with whatever paints you have. I just used some pink and also some of this other kind of purpley pink color, and I also added in some coconut water shampoo just to make it a little more translucent because the dragon drink is actually not a solid white color. And to make the purple part of the drink, I'm just going to be grabbing my purple paint and also some of this fuchsia colored paint. And to activate all of these slimes off, I'm going to be using some table salt. To make the chocolate frappuccino slime, I started off by adding in some of my leftover iced coffee slime as caramel drizzle. Then I just popped in my chocolate slime. I used some shaving cream as whipped cream, and this turned out super great. Next slime I'm going to be putting together is the easiest one, and this is the iced coffee slime. I actually redid the recipe for this because I didn't like how it turned out, but I'll put that recipe up on the screen. To make the dragon drink, all you're going to need to do is fill up your Starbucks cup 3/4 of the way full with your slime, and then take some of your violet paint, spread it around all the way around the cup. It actually turned out super cute, so I was super proud of this. The slime I'm about to make is actually going to be improv because I've never seen this done before, but I'm going to be trying to make slime out of gel candle wax. Gel candle wax is actually just clear candle wax that has a more jelly consistency. What we are going to be doing today is melting a small fraction of the gel candle wax, and we are going to be trying to turn it into slime by adding in some shampoo and some activator. If you want to make this, make sure to have your parents help you with the recipe because it is a bit dangerous and you will be using the stove to do this. But what we're going to be doing is starting a double boiler and melting the candle wax. Now that the candle wax is melted, I'm just going to add in my food coloring and shampoo. I use the coconut water shampoo for this because, of course, you guys know it is my favorite for no-glue slimes. In it, we're going to be using salt. I've actually used salt to activate all these slimes in this video today. Let the slime dry out for probably a half an hour or so. You can see one good sign is that when I touch it, it is not sticking to my fingers. I'm going to actually take the slime out so we can see how the actual texture is. It still has that candle wax consistency that it had before, but it definitely is more stretchy than before. I will also point out that the container of candle wax that I bought for the slime was actually over $20, which is very expensive to make slime. And because this slime was kind of mediocre, I wouldn't really recommend this recipe. As I mentioned to you guys in my last video, it has been tradition at the end of my video to mix something into slime, so today I thought we would mix in this clear clay that I picked up from Michael's. I have played with this before, but I have never mixed into slime, so I'm super excited to see what happens. Super crystal clear, and it is pretty much a putty texture. It definitely doesn't have any clay aspects to it. Say on the packaging though that it was great to mix into slime, so I'm very curious to see what happens and how it turns the slime's texture when we put it into some slime. Sticking with the no glue slime theme, I have a big batch of Dawn dish soap slime right here, and we're just going to mix it into the clear clay to see what happens. Right off the bat, I did notice that the slime did not stick to the clay, which was very weird, and it was making it super hard to mix into the slime. Eventually, when I finally got it mixed in, it left me with this super sticky slime. It was still thick, but it was like the stickiest slime I had ever felt, and it left this